Could a nearly forgotten prophecy from a Polish nun be unfolding right before our eyes? We're talking about Saint Faustina Kowalska, a figure of immense significance in the Catholic faith, and a prophecy that some believe points directly to the year 2025. Is this just a coincidence, or are we witnessing the prelude to something monumental? Today, we're diving deep into the life, visions, and startling predictions of Saint Faustina and what they could mean for our world today. Helena Kowalska, later known as Sister Maria Faustina, was born in a small Polish village in 1905. From a young age, she felt a strong calling to religious life. Despite her family's initial objections and her own poverty, she eventually joined the congregation of the Sisters of Our Lady of Mercy in Warsaw. It was here, within the quiet convent walls, that she began to experience profound mystical visions and conversations with Jesus. She meticulously documented these experiences in a diary, which would later become the celebrated book, Divine Mercy in My Soul. This diary is the source of the Divine Mercy devotion, a cornerstone of modern Catholic spirituality. It revolves around the boundless mercy of God, a message she was tasked to spread to the world. The image of the Divine Mercy, with rays of red and white light emanating from the heart of Jesus, is now one of the most recognized Catholic images worldwide. But her diary contains more than just prayers and spiritual guidance. It also holds prophecies, glimpses into the future that she received during her mystical experiences. So, what exactly did Saint Faustina say about the future, and why is everyone suddenly talking about the year 2025? The core of this discussion revolves around a specific entry in her diary. In it, she wrote about a vision where she was told that from Poland would come the spark that will prepare the world for his final coming. This is a powerful statement. For years, many believe this spark was Pope John Paul II, who was also Polish and played a pivotal role in the fall of communism and the spiritual renewal of the 20th century. His life and pontificate certainly fit the description of a world-changing force originating from Poland. However, a new interpretation is gaining traction, one that links this prophecy to a specific timeline. It connects Faustina's canonization by Pope John Paul II in the year 2000 with the concept of a Jubilee year. The Jubilee is a special holy year of grace and pardon in the Catholic Church, traditionally held every 25 years. The last ordinary Jubilee was in the year 2000, the same year Faustina was declared a saint. The next one, it's scheduled for 2025. Proponents of this theory suggest that the 25-year period between these two Jubilees is a crucial time of preparation. They believe that the spark from Poland was on just a single person but a message of the message of divine mercy. According to this view, the world has been given 25 years, from 2000 to 2025, to embrace this message of mercy before a new era begins. An era that could involve significant global trials and tribulations, ultimately leading to the final coming mentioned in her diary. Is there any evidence to support this? Well, let's look at the state of our world. The last 2 decades have been marked by unprecedented challenges: global economic crises, widespread social upheaval, a pandemic that brought the world to a standstill, and escalating conflicts that threaten global stability. From a certain perspective, it feels like humanity is at a crossroads. Many feel a sense of unease, a feeling that the foundations of our world are shaking. Could these events be the very trials Faustina foresaw? Could they be a divine call to turn back to faith and embrace mercy before it is too late? It's important to approach this with a balanced view. The Catholic Church does not officially endorse this specific 2025 interpretation. Prophecies, especially private revelations like Saint Faustina's, are meant to guide and inspire faith, not to provide a definitive roadmap of the future. The Church always urges caution when it comes to predicting specific dates for apocalyptic events. The core message is always about conversion and readiness, regardless of the timeline. However, the connection is undeniably compelling. The theme of the 2025 Jubilee is Pilgrims of Hope. In a world grappling with so much uncertainty and despair, the message of hope, intertwined with Faustina's message of divine mercy, seems more relevant than ever. It suggests that even amidst trials, there is a path forward through faith and compassion. The idea is that humanity is being offered a lifeline, a chance to choose a path of love and forgiveness over a path of conflict and despair. Let's dig deeper into the concept of the final coming. This phrase can be interpreted in various ways. It doesn't necessarily mean the literal, physical end of the world. In theological terms, it can also refer to a profound renewal of the earth, a new springtime for Christianity, or a period where Christ's reign of peace and justice becomes more manifest in the world after a period of purification. So, the events leading up to 2025 and beyond might not be about destruction, but about a painful, yet necessary, purification process. Think of it like this: a forest fire, while devastating, clears out the old dead undergrowth, allowing new life to flourish. Similarly, the global trials we are facing could be seen as clearing away the sins of the world: pride, greed, and indifference, to make way for a society more firmly rooted in divine principles. Saint Faustina's message of mercy is central here. It's the water that can extinguish the fires of hatred and division and nourish the seeds of a new, more hopeful era. So, what should we take away from all of this? Are we supposed to be panicking or preparing for the worst? Absolutely not. The message of Saint Faustina and the Divine Mercy is one of trust, not fear. It's a call to action, but a spiritual one. It's about looking at our own lives and asking, am I living a life of mercy? Am I a source of hope for those around me? Am I preparing my own heart for a closer encounter with God, whether it's tomorrow or many years from now? The prophecy, whether it unfolds exactly as some predict for 2025 or not, serves as a powerful spiritual wake-up call. It pushes us to look beyond the headlines and political turmoil and to focus on what truly matters: our relationship with God and with our fellow human beings. It reminds us that we are not just passive observers of history, but active participants with a role to play in shaping the future. The spark from Poland, the message of Divine Mercy, has indeed spread across the globe. Millions of people pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet daily, seeking strength and offering prayers for a world in need. Perhaps this growing devotion is the true fulfillment of the prophecy. It's not about a cataclysmic event on a specific date, but about a gradual, global transformation of hearts, spurred on by a simple nun's unwavering faith. As the 2025 Jubilee approaches, we have an opportunity to reflect on these messages, to embrace hope, and to become pilgrims of mercy in our own lives. Regardless of what the future holds, the path laid out by Saint Faustina is one of profound peace and purpose. It's a path that invites us to trust in God as infinite mercy and to become instruments of that mercy in a world that desperately needs it. What are your thoughts on this? Do you believe these events are connected, or is it simply a coincidence? Let me know in the comments below. This is a fascinating topic, and I'd love to hear your perspective. Thanks for watching. If you found this exploration of faith and prophecy interesting, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content that delves into life's biggest questions. Until next time, stay curious and full of hope.